Yo, what's going on, boys? Today I'm going to be playing double building evil mortar deck, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm not going to lie, guys, this deck looks a little bit weird, but I faced it a couple of times last season. I thought it was a troll deck, but it actually turns out to be a real deck. And it's actually quite good, believe it or not, because Lumberjack's popular, so a lot of Lumberloon decks in the meta. Double building and a tornado just hard counters all of that. And then you also have a lot of Lumberjack P.E.K.K.A and Lumberjack Goblin Giant decks around right now, so I think you counter all of that. Only problem that you may run into with this deck could be something like Lava Hound. You don't really have like strong offense. You do have strong defense, but then you can't really get damage off the mortar alone sometimes, so that might be one of the problems that you might face in some matchups, but except for that, I think the deck is quite solid. It's like Icepo, but like cheaper and like more aggressive because you have the Evo Mortar instead of Expo in there. Okay, I'm facing Logbait here. I'm gonna go for Ice Wedge. I'm just gonna like pressure on the right lane. I feel like I might bid out a Valk or something. Okay, nice. I don't think he's gonna want to Inferno Tower. He might just go Goblin and then try to barrel me or something. I feel like if he goes Inferno Tower, he's just gonna be down Elixir for like the entire single Elixir. And then yeah, just lose the game off that. So I'm gonna go for a Knight last second on the left lane here to stop the Valkyrie, and then I'm back to my Evil Mortar. Mortar is gonna log on the tower. I'm actually gonna Evil Mortar into that Princess. It might look like a bad play, but it's honestly not that bad of a play because, well, you take out the Princess and then you also apply pressure because the Mortar is still on the field, so you have to defend it. And by the way, no matter what he does, he can't save that Princess. He couldn't have like Valked in front to save it because Mortar splashes. And now I'm gonna go for my Surprise Factor Cannon, maybe try to get a lock with this Mortar. Okay, my Mortar kind of missed the Goblin, so I'm gonna log here. That was not worth it, actually. Probably should have saved my log, but I thought the Mortar would take out the right side Goblin Gang at least. And it doesn't matter. I still think I'm going to win the game. I'm up like 800 right now on the right lane. And one luxury that I do have on this matchup is that I can freely rocket cycle, but he can't do so because if he rockets, that means I'm going to apply a lot of pressure with the mortar and possibly the mortar evo. And then I also have a tornado, so he's constantly going to have to play his cards like high enough to the point where I can't NATO it opposite lane. And that allows me to like NATO it into my troops as well. Okay, good activation there. I did end up taking a lot of damage, unfortunately, but kind of needed the activation. I'm going to log the Goblin Gang. My Mortar is quite healthy. I'm going to save it for now. Ooh, that's going to take out the Princess. It's actually a really good Mortar right there. Got a lot of value, took out the Princess as well. I do want to throw a rocket on the tower soon, but before that, I'm going to go for a defensive Mortar. That way he feels safe to rocket me back as well, but then that's going to be a rocket bait for me because I can just go for the Evil Mortar because I have Evil Mortar next, so now he's going to rocket me back, right, because I have a defensive Mortar, and he thinks it's not going to do anything, but now I'm already back to my Evil Mortar, so I'm just going to play a card, play my Evil Mortar, and then maybe try to make a play with a Tornado. I haven't really been able to, like, play an offensive Tornado yet, but maybe I'll be able to do one here. He's going to Goblin in the middle. I was about to NATO that, but then he also played a Goblin in the middle. Okay, let me try this. I think this might work. Yeah, Mortar on tower. Nice. Cheesy Mortar lock right there. I knew I had to go for some kind of tornado play to lock the Mortar because he would just keep distracting it. I wish I had my NATO back, though. I would have rocket NATO'd the Evo Valk, but it's okay. Just go for Ice Fizz in the middle here. And yeah, from now on, it's just defense and rocket cycle. I don't really need a lock, so I'm just going to rocket number 1 right here. I think I need like 2 more. So yeah, should be able to do it quite easy. Gonna NATO here and just take out the Princess off the Ice Fizz. Okay, Skelly's in the back here. If he goes barrel into my naked, Skelly's when I have to king up. By the way, I have full counter the barrel. Also, dude, Evo Cannon is so good. It just nukes everything. I'm not going to use it right now, though. I don't need to, but I'm probably going to do it now, actually. Why not? I mean, he met Princess on the right. Nice. Good catch. Good catch. Really good catch. All right, I'm just going to rocket on the tower, and then maybe he'll try to Valk or something, so I'll NATO back. Oh, if I played that on the normal spot, like straight in front of the tower, I think I would have been able to hit the Valk, but that's unfortunate that I didn't. All good though. Tower's at 232. He's probably going to Evo Barrel here. I'm going to defend one more time. That's on the inside. I'm going to go for Ice Fizz on the fake barrel. Log on the right one, and then I'll just go for a NATO back here for the Princess. Going to go for Skelly's on the side. And yeah, just no damage taken right here. I'm just going to end the game now. I don't want to keep defending because I feel like he might pressure the entire game if I don't rock it right now. So that is going to be a good game. Feels so satisfying to win with this deck. Gonna hop right in. Alright, next match here. See what deck this guy's playing. Kind of a bad hand here. I don't have a Mortar or a Cannon. Usually when you're playing Evos, you want to play them first so that you can cycle back to more of them like more often compared to your opponent because Evos are broken and you want to cycle more, right? So you just oftentimes want to place your Evo first player, but if you don't have it in cycle, doesn't matter. Just gonna go for a Rocket on the Bowler. I might be a little bit crazy for this, but I feel like he's playing, I'm gonna say Balloon, so... Oh, that actually might be Graveyard. Wait, I might be cooked here. If he's playing Graveyard, I'm not going to be able to get the King Tower activation because I'm going to be busy defending. But I will place a Mortar like this, though, just in case it is Balloon. But I don't think it is, though. He's got the Ice Fizz, so it might be Graveyard. For Graveyard, King Tower activation is a must. Oh, Okay, wait, this is like so much better. This guy's never faced a worse matchup than this. I have two buildings, Ice Fizz and a Tornado. I don't know how he's gonna get damage. Oh my god, and he has so much stuff that can feed me rocket value, like Bowler, E-Drag, even like the Ice Fizz and stuff. I can get a lot of rocket value in this matchup. Okay, really happy with the matchup here. Much better than Graveyard for sure. Okay, Mortar on the right lane. Should not be on the Bowler, right? The bowler wasn't like in the radius. Okay, never mind. Mortar's just gonna hit the bowler like 40 miles away. They gotta fix that, by the way. I don't know why that showed that the bowler was outside the radius, but then the mortar locks on it. Or maybe the bowler walked or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter though. Not an important lock for sure because, well, I'm gonna be able to rocket cycle this game. But I'm a little bit worried about bowler, NATO, and lightning. Sometimes E-Giant players just rely on their bowler, NATO, and lightning to get damage. And I do need to be careful. I didn't skellies on the bowler there because I thought he would bar barrel to predict, but he actually didn't go for it. Alright, I'm gonna cannon here for the mortar. I have double buildings, so I don't really care about like wasting my cannon for E-Giant because I do have the evil mortar right now too if he goes for E-Giant, but he's not gonna be able to do so though. He played guards. Alright, looking quite good. Maybe I'll try to bait out something in the back on the right lane by playing a knight in the back and then like rocket it, whatever he plays. Okay, never run. I'm gonna go for Ice Fizz in the middle. I'm not gonna take the Ice Fizz, or sorry, the bar barrel damage. I'm gonna rocket that actually. Yeah, I'm feeling quite confident with this rocket NATO because I feel like most he can do is E-Giant and then mortar behind, but I do have the Evo Cannon, so maybe I'll try to get the Evo Cannon bomb on the mortar. Oh my god, he played it in the middle. He fed it straight into my cannon, bro. That was amazing. Okay, nice. Now I don't have to like do extra stuff to defend the mortar or kind of distract it while I defend the E-Giant. I'm gonna go for a knight. I'm just gonna NATO back here just so that the E-Giant doesn't do a lot of damage on my tower. Yeah, it's actually gonna do no damage on my tower. Nice. I'm gonna go for Skelly's High here to distract the guards, and that was an amazing defense. Got away with the rocket NATO and defended the mortar. I know that he's back to evil mortar, so maybe he'll try to go in here. Oh, good predict though. I mean, good attempt. Sorry, not good predict, but good attempt. I feel like he was holding on to it right there, right? But then he saw my cannon, and then he just switched it to the opposite lane. I could be wrong though, but I feel like I was somewhat right, I want to say. I don't know, maybe I'm just being delusional, but I'm gonna go for a right lane log, and then I'll just go Skellies here. I need to get back around to my rocket to take out the Evo E-Drag stuff. I haven't forgotten that he has a Evo E-Drag. He played it one time this match, and it was at the start on my cannon. Gonna go for a knight. I'm just gonna go for an Ice Fizz. There it is. Okay, this rocket is gonna hit everything, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was satisfying. Dude, playing rocket is so clutch. Sometimes you can like nuke 40 elixir pushes, just straight up disappear, like they won't do anything. Okay, he's probably gonna E-Giant opposite. Same lane. Interesting, I don't know about that. If he played that opposite, he would have been able to distract the mortar, but now my mortar's on the tower. I'm not even gonna bother rocketing the right lane, I don't need to. I've got way too much defensive stuff to be worrying about the normal mortar and a bowler. Okay, I'm probably just gonna log here. Oh, that took out my Ice Fizz too? Okay, that's gonna get a shot. I didn't think the Ice Fizz would go down alongside the cannon, but it's okay. Gonna go for an Ice Wizard. I'll just go for Skelly's High here, and then, let's see what he does. They're probably gonna E-Giant on the right, though. That would be my guess. Yeah, let's go for the E-Giant. I'm gonna NATO back, and then I'll go for a log. I'll go Knight on the bar barrel to save the cannon. Okay, kind of failed it, but it's okay. Dang, bro, this is tough for this guy. Not only do I have the luxury to straight up place a mortar in the middle, I didn't even need to. I just got back to a second cannon. Okay, I'm gonna rocket on the E-Drag and the E-Giant over here. That Evo E-Drag was looking a little bit scary, so I had to get it off the field. I'll go Knight High just to make sure that the mortar doesn't lock on the tower. I'll just go for Ice Fizz. I'm gonna go for a mortar in the middle now because I need the mortar to actually fight back here. He's got a lot of stuff on the field. Yo, Evo Cannon. Oh my god, bro, Evo Cannon's so good. Took out the left side mortar and also the right side mortar. Damaged it down pretty bad. Okay, and the defensive mortar putting in the work, taking out the evil mortar. Ice Fizz should be good. I'm gonna go for a rocket. I'm just gonna like try to NATO something back into it, I guess. Maybe. Nah, I'm not gonna hit it. Well, anyways, gonna be GG's. All the damage he got was that one mortar shot on my tower and then like tornadoes and stuff. Poor guy didn't even have a lightning to help his case, so like I had double building NATO, no lightning for him, so it was just game over from the start. I'll take the win. Yeah, for those kind of matchups on Lumberloon, you just absolutely destroy them. Okay, next match here. I actually faced this guy on like League 6. He's playing Golem. Oh my god, bro. There's actually no way. Alright, well, King Tower activation off the Lumberjack Rage, and then I'll just pull the E-Barbs over to my Knight. Really good defense considering that he went Lumberjack E-Barbs first play when I played my Knight in the back. Alright, I'll go Mortar on the right. That Bomber in the back was at like 4 elixir, obviously, because he played a lot of stuff on the left lane. So he just played a Bomber in the back like really early. I'm not going to log this. I could go unpunished for this, but I feel like he might try to Night Witch in front or something, so my Ice Fizz will get more value maybe. Nah, he didn't do it. I thought he would do like something straight stupid because he did do something straight stupid on the left lane at the start. So I thought he would like add on to it, but looks like he's not going to do so. I'm going to log on the right. Now we just wait for the golem. I think I'll knight in the back though, but he might try to golem in the back on the left lane. Yeah, I'll just go Ice Fizz in the back. He's like still far off the fireball. He's like 3 cards off. I think he played a fireball and then he played the golem. So 3 cards off. Probably gonna Night Witch behind, whatever. I can play my cannon low and stuff. He's not gonna be able to get back to a fireball on time. Only in double elixir he'll be able to afford a fireball, like every golem push, but in single, yeah, if he places it on defense like he did on my mortar, he's not gonna be able to afford it back. I'll just go for a rocket and then a tornado here to just clean up everything. Oh my god, bro. Amazing rocket nado right there. If the Ice Fizz got one shot on that bomber, I could have logged it, but I'll just go knight now. I feel like he might try to go like E-barbs on the knight and make me defend. This is kind of awkward. I don't want to have to spend a whole Ice Fizz on this. Maybe I'll go Mortar on the right, and then I'll go Skelly's on the left lane here to pull that back. Yeah, I'll just do this. I know that I'm going to have to defend the E-barbs on the right lane soon, but hopefully he won't like have enough for fireball or anything, though. This should be able to take out the E-barbs. No, he's actually going to fireball. That was smart. That was actually really smart. Okay, I'll log. I'll take the 2 E-barb shots, but next time maybe I'll play the Ice Fizz like super high so that the fireball will not be worth it. But then he might pressure me though behind. Like he might play like a lumberjack or something behind. I don't know. I'm gonna need to think about it, but double elixir just hit, so now I'm looking good. I'm gonna go for the evil mortar. Oh shoot, he's back to evo bomber. I can't even block it. I don't have anything in my hand right now. Could have evo cannon to take it out, but I want to hit the night witch and stuff with the evo cannon. I don't want to just play. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna do it now. Guy's being annoying with the lumberjacks, so I'm just gonna evo cannon there. Unfortunate that I couldn't hit the night witch though, but I'll just rocket nade over. Yo, this rocket nado is about to be massive. Okay, rocket and then nado here and everything dies. I kind of missed the one E-bar, but cannon took care of it. Not bad. Dude, rocket nado is so good on defense, man. All these beatdown decks can't do anything because I have double building rocket nado. Like, what would you even do in that position? Alright, I'll just go cannon, mortar, pull the golem to the right lane, I guess. And even after all this, like, even if the game went on, I think I still would be able to defend the golem push coming, like, behind it. Pause, but I'm gonna hop right in and see when I find a match. Alright, next match here, game for Ultimate Champion, and just a disclaimer, my win rate is so cooked because I tried to win with, like, the Lumberjack Rage decks. Like, I played, like, a really fast, like, a Lumberjack Rage deck with Dark Goblin, and I must have lost, like, 50 games at least. Okay, not 50, but, like, I lost a lot. You guys get the point, like, and it was at, like, League 7, so, yeah, win rate is probably gonna be under 1700. Hopefully not, though. I mean, that's, like, super low. I don't think it'll be that low, but it is going to be quite low. Okay, Ice Fizz on tower. Yo, I'll take that. Good damage. I'm going to go for a cannon high here. Maybe he'll try to go for, like, barrel and then wall breakers opposite. Okay, looks like he's actually just straight up going to wall breakers. Kind of a bad cannon. I played it super high. I was going to initially play the cannon high to pull wall breakers from both lanes, like, after he would goblin barrel, but he ended up playing the wall breakers behind the Valk first, so forgot to slide it. Ouch, bro. That's on the inside, and I don't have a NATO in cycle. That would have been a free activation. It's okay though, I'm just gonna have to get the activation later on off a different barrel. But that should be some damage. Nice, not bad. Not bad at all. I do want to go Mortar, but then it won't lock on. He's got Cannon, he's got Goblin Gang, he's got Wall Breakers. Like, he has so many distraction units that I just don't think I should be going in with a Mortar in this matchup. Not unless I have, like, an Evil Mortar on the ready, alongside, like, an Evil Cannon or something. I'm just gonna NATO this in. Take out the Dark Goblin really quick. Don't want the Dark Gob sitting there getting a lot of value. I'll just go for Skelly's High too. Might try to Wall Breakers that back. Yeah, let's go for the Wall Breakers. I'm going to go for Ice Fizz on the right to take out the one Wall Breaker. Yeah, this is kind of cooked now because I spent a lot of elixir with the Ice Wizard. So he might try to, like, Evo Barrel me here sometime soon. I feel like he might try to Evo Barrel right now and then tank for the left side barrel with something. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to have to defend it with, like, NATO and Log. I could have done that the other way around to get the King Tower activation, but I think I would have taken a lot of damage from the goblins on the left lane. So I decided to just clean defend. I'll have a lot of, like, opportunities later on to get the King Tower up. I'm not worried about getting the King Tower up. Just kind of worried about, like, not taking a lot of damage. Okay, Mortar in the middle here. Not bad. I'm just going to log on the barrel. Yeah, looking good, not bad. I think I'm just going to knight in the back. I was going to cannon high for the princess, but he didn't end up distracting it with anything, so don't really need to. I'll just go for Skelly's on the Dark Goblin that he's about to play. I'm back to my Evil Mortar in a sec here. Wait, I'm going to go in. Yeah, I need to go in here. Alright, Evil Mortar, and then... maybe I'll try to get like a nice log NATO. Potentially. I know that he's back to Dark Goblin with the Valk. Maybe I'll try to hit it now. Oh, he goes for the cannon. Man, I thought he would Dark Gob. That would have been such an amazing log NATO, but he plays the cannon instead. One more shot. Yo, that Evil Mortar was on there forever, bro. Oh my god. So many hits on the tower. Okay, I'll just go for Skellies here. I'll go for the Ice Wizard on top of the Dark Goblin. I'll just go for a log on the barrel. Every time I log, I'm like right back to NATO next. So annoying because I want to get the King Tower up. But at this point, do I even need it? Like, I'm looking so good without it. I don't even know if I need the King Tower activation. Evo Cannon is so good, bro. Why would he Valk in the back right there? I'm just going to rock it. Just go for the Dark Goblin. I could NATO that in, but I'll wait to see what he does here. Probably going to spam like Wall Breaker's opposite or something. I'll just go Knight because I need to Knight on the Valk anyways. Okay, log on the right lane. And then see what he does here. Okay, I'll just go for like cannon high over here on the princess. Oh, I thought I caught the Dark Goblin. That would have been amazing. I need to NATO the fake barrel. I'm going to let the real barrel do its thing because if he's going same lane as me, it's just not going to work out like ever. But I can't let him go opposite. Too much pressure on the opposite lane could be bad if I choke my defenses. But if I'm going same lane, I get log value on the tower while defending. So like, might as well. I'm going to go for a cannon high. You might Evo Valk or something. Yeah, just go for the Evo Valk. I can NATO this back. Yep, NATO back, and then the cannon kills his cannon. Bro, perfect interactions. Oh my god. I'm just going to rocket, and then all I need is like one more rocket NATO and a log maybe. No, just rocket NATO or a rocket log. Ice Wiz played it too early. Yikes. Okay. That would have been full counter if I didn't play it too early, but it's okay. Rocket over here. Rocket does 541, so that is going to be a good game. And finally, Ultimate Champion. Once again, disclaimer, bro, I'm like scared to see my win rate here. It's going to be like lower than 1700 probably. Yikes. Oh, wait a minute. Not bad. I mean, kind of bad, but not that bad. Nice. Okay, I'm going to end the video there. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.